Oh yes, it is that time of year again. Inktober time. Now, last year was actually the very first time that I did an Inktober challenge. I had been looking at it and I had wanted to do it for a couple of years, but last year was the first time that I actually stuck with it and did every single day of Inktober. So I was very proud of myself. And this year I definitely decided I was going to do it all over again. But instead of following the prompt list from last year, which is the official Inktober prompt list, I decided to follow mabsdrawlloweenclub this year. I just felt like the words just kind of went with my style a little bit better. There were words that I was more interested in doing. Now, last year I gave myself like a double challenge. I went with the official list, and then I would take that official list word and then apply it to a type of mythological creature, and then I would use that word to make a mythological creature. So I gave myself like a double challenge. This year Mab has done all of the work because majority of this list is like creatures and whatnot, and since I like doing that anyways, I figured why not just do her list. Now for this first day, the first word is witch. So, I mean, I draw witches all the time, so this isn't anything new for me. Now, I actually did use a reference for this one, and this is Kiara Please on Instagram. I did link her in my Instagram post on this. I'll probably link her below down here somewhere to her Instagram, I guess. She does a lot of cosplay photography and stuff, and I like this pose a lot, so that's why I chose it. I did struggle a little bit to decide exactly how I wanted to go about Inktober this year. I wasn't sure if I was going to go with colors or just plain black and white, but in the end I decided that I want to stick just like I did last year. I really want to stick with like the true Inktober meaning, which is just like straight up inks. Even though there are colored inks and I do use colored inks, I kind of wanted to stick with just black and white stark imagery. So I started painting with the inks again, which I haven't done in a little while, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I am happy that it made me do that. I do have to say that I am much happier with this year's day one of Inktober over last year's day one of Inktober. My last year day one was not the cutest drawing, if I say. Yeah, she was not very cute. But this year I'm a lot happier with day one, and I feel like that spells good things for this year for Inktober. You know, I feel like that this is like the good momentum I'm gonna need to keep going for a whole month of drawings every single day. Let's see if I get through it. I'm gonna try. I really am. Sometimes I skip days, but my rule is I never skip more than 3 days, and when I skip a day I make it up. So even though I skipped some days last year, on the actual day I always made up the drawing, and in the end I did have 31 drawings, which is what I'm gonna go for again this year, a full 31 drawings. So even if I skip a day, I don't go over 2 days, because once I go over 2 days I'm probably just not gonna do the drawing at all. So you know, you skip a day, you don't go over 2, you get the thing out. All right, enough of my lecture on Inktober whatnots. I really like this one. I think she's super cute. I like the reference I used. I'll probably use more references this year than I did last year. And that's kind of all I have to say for this first day of Inktober. I'm very excited for it. Hope you guys are excited for it. We'll see how this goes. If I want to do a video every day on it, I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to. But don't hold me to that. Okay, bye. Happy Inktober!